morning, everyone. Welcome to Sally's Kitchen Live this morning. And guys, this morning, as I posted yesterday, I'll be making a very special break feast this morning. I'm a little bit under the weather, but guess what? The show must go on. Yes, the show must go on because I have to make sure my viewers are kept entertained. Yes, if I don't come on one week, oh my God. I didn't come on last Saturday because I had a wedding and everybody was calling and texting. Apparently, they didn't see the post I made the day before that I wouldn't be coming on live. So I had to make it up to you guys. So I came on live July 4th. And I also brought a surprise guest on the show, which is Hubby Twine. Yes, he was on live with me cooking some blue crabs. And guys, he was happy to be on live. He said he's hoping he gets more days off so he'll be able to join me in the kitchen. Okay, guys, so this morning I've decided to make a mixture of Chinese. Yes, a mixture of a little Chinese and a little mixture of Mexicano meal. Yes, so I'm doing some chopped suey taco bowls. Yeah, I thought of that yesterday and I said, yes, this is what I'm going to make, some chopped suey taco bowls. So I did have some taco left from the last time I made some taco bowls. So I don't want them to go bad. So I've decided to use them up this morning in Sally's kitchen. So I have quite a few bowls here. So before I start, as usual, you guys know I have to drink my tea. I'm not 100% me today. I don't know if I'm coming down with something, but this morning I just couldn't get up out of bed. I was even Twine wake me up and said, listen, what's up? You feel good? I said, no, not feeling. He said, yeah, I know, because usually you're the first one up. And, I was just sleeping away. I'm a little bit out of it. But as I said before, the show must go on. And good morning, Miss Joycey. Good morning. So today, guys, I'm going to make some authentic Ovaltine. A lot of us in Jamaica, we grew up on Milo, Horlicks, and Ovaltine. And I preferred the Ovaltine more than the Milo. The Milo used to be good, but there was a unique taste with the Ovaltine. So Ovaltine was one of my favorites, and Horlicks. Yes, Horlicks. All right, so I'm going to make some Ovaltine hot beverage this morning. I'm not using any condensed milk because back home we use condensed milk to sweeten our Milos and our Horlicks. So today, guys, I'll be using some Trader Joe's coconut and almond creamer. Yes, it's a vanilla flavor. It doesn't have a lot of sugar. It only has 3 grams of sugar, and it doesn't have all the crazy stuff, that they put in the creamers out there. This is more on the natural side. So I'm going to be using this to sweeten my Ovaltine this morning. But before I get started, let me get my favorite spoon so I could stir and sweeten my tea. All right. In the meantime, let me turn my stove on so I could get the pot going. All right. So I'm using 2 tablespoons full of Ovaltine and a little because I want it nice and rich. Let me rest this over here. And let me add some hot water from my kettle. So I added about 3/4 cups of hot water. And then I'm going to add some creamer. So I'm just going to finish my creamer. I had a little bit left. Good morning, Shelly Ann. Good morning, Shelly Ann. I haven't forgotten you, Shelly Ann. I just got tied up yesterday. Coconut and almond creamer. All right. I'm out of it. But I'm going on. The show must go on. So I'm stirring my Ovaltine this morning, guys. Delicious. It still could be a little creamier. I think I'm going to add a little more something in it. I like my tea creamy. Let's add some almond milk to it. So I'm adding a little bit of the vanilla almond milk to my Ovaltine this morning. I like when my stuff is creamy, especially hot beverages. I love my creamer. Good morning, Steffi. Now it's perfect, guys. It has the right texture, taste, and everything. Very nice. All right, guys, so let's get the ball rolling. So for those of you who are just joining, this morning I will be making a chopped suey taco bowl. I had tacos left from the last taco dish I did about 2 or 3 weeks ago. So I decided to use them up because I don't want them to get spoiled. So I have some bok choy over here, some chopped up carrots, some garlic right here, some baby bell peppers, some green bell peppers, some onions, some scallion. And of course, I'm going to use a real corn. I don't want to use the corn from the can. I want to keep it all natural this morning. All right, guys. So before I even start anything, I'm going to start by mashing up my garlic. I'm using 4 big cloves of garlic. You know, back in the old time days, they didn't have blender. And these are the things that they use to make their blend, their blend up stuff. They used to use what we call back home a mortar and the mortar stick, and they would beat away until the thing is beaten to a pulp. Good morning, Judy. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So I'm just beating this up the good old time way. So everything is beaten to a pulp, as you could see right here, guys. All right. So over here, I have a big, I wouldn't say a big, I have a piece of chicken breast, which I have not yet chopped up. I'm just going to cut it in small bits. And you could use any meat of your choice, guys. If you have beef, if you're a beef person, any protein of your choice is good. But I'm using some organic chicken breast this morning in my chop suey. So I've all chopped up my chicken breast right here. And now I'm going to be chopping up my onions. Let me just rinse my knife off. So I'm just going to chop some onions as well. So I'm using some sweet Vidalia onions. This will add great flavor to my bok choy, my chop suey mix up. So I'm using 1 whole onion because it's not very big. So I'm just chopping it into small pieces. And guys, as you can see, I'm using a different knife this morning. Yes, I'm using a different knife this morning because today I'm giving away a whole set. I have one for myself and I'm giving away, and it's a very good knife. It's a titanium knife set from Crofton, and you have 3 knives. You have a small, medium, and large, and it also have the covers for them. So if you're trying to put it away, you won't get cut because it has covers. And I'm also giving away a easel for your phone. It's a ceramic easel. So if you're following a recipe from your phone in the kitchen, you could just rest this on the counter. You could rest your phone on top of it and you could look at your recipes. Or if you're listening to a YouTube channel, or you just want to keep your phone close, you know, in case anybody calls you while you're cooking, This is a great kitchen gadget. And you know, guys, I like gadgets. I was going to take it for myself. I said, nah, you don't need it. I have so many gadgets in here. So I'm giving it away today. All right, guys. So I have all my ingredients chopped up over here. I have my onions, carrots, peppers, scallion, and of course my corn, which I'm going to be cutting up in a minute. Whoops. The corn is spilling. So I'm using real corn today, guys. Nothing from the can. The real authentic sweet corn. So I'm using real corn. All right, so I'm going to put this in the garbage right here. Oh, that was easy. It's easier than opening a can. So I have my corn pieces here, and I'll be adding that to the mixture as well. All right. Let me clean up as I go along, because a little mess happened over here from the corn. I like to clean up as I go along. All right, so over here, guys, I have a whole bowl of bok choy. And these bok choy came from my friend's husband's backyard garden. Thanks to Georgie Douglas for all this bok choy. I have some in the freezer. It was a lot when I cut it up. They were so, leafy and nice and fresh and organic. Yes, they're organic, guys. It grew in somebody's backyard. So I decided to use it up this morning in Seely's Kitchen. And thank you one more time, Georgie. If you're watching this video, thank you for this bok choy. Now you will see what I did with the bok choy, Georgie. All right. So, guys, I have here some avocado oil. Thanks to Audrey for convincing me to change my oil. She sent me a video and I was sold. So, not saying I won't use grapeseed oil again, but this is a healthier oil that I'm using. So, what I did, and I always do it with my other oils as well, I infused the oil with some garlic and some rosemary so it flavors the oil. It flavors the oil. Alrighty, so I'll be using that this morning to make my bok choy. Alrighty, so my wok is already hot. So I'm just gonna add some oil to it. Just like how Mr. Chin would do it in the Chinese store. It's taking a while to come out because of the spout, guys. So you might be wondering how come she's pouring so much oil in the pot. All right. So now my pot is hot. I'm gonna be adding my ingredients. So I'm adding some onions, the carrots, some of the peppers. And I'm also adding the scallions. Not the scallions, the thyme. See with me, guys, I'm a little bit out of it this morning. So I'm sauteing this, guys, until it's like half cooked. So I'm just going to leave this to simmer for a while. Let me go and sip my tea. All right. Good morning, Judith. I see you coming up on my live. How are you? All right, guys. So I'm sauteing the carrots, the peppers, and the onions, and the thyme. And then I'm going to add the chicken pieces. So I'm adding some chicken, some organic chicken breast. And then I'm going to add my garlic. So let's get all these garlic pieces out of this mortar this morning. So I have to get every piece out. I don't want to waste anything. All right, guys, so I've added my chicken. I'm adding my garlic. And remember, the chicken is already cooked. It's not raw. All right, so to this, guys, I'm adding a little bit of adobo just to season the chicken a little bit. Because, you know, chicken breast tend to be blah when you steam it. Although I steamed it with a little light salt and pepper water. So I kind of steamed it before so it's cooked. And then, ooh, my fire is a little bit high. And then I'm going to gradually add my bok choy. So I'm going to add them in 2 batches. And then I'm going to add the second batch. And then I'm going to add the second batch. All right, let's put this on the sink. So I have to slowly mix it in, guys. And as you can see, it's shrinking. Because, you know, when you're cooking bok choy, it shrinks when you cook it. So even if it's a lot, it looks like a lot, it just shrinks. Just like callaloo and any other greens that you might cook. Alrighty, so now I'm going to season up my pot. Yeah, man, I'm going to season up my pot. Audrey said, I have to start doing the infusion. Yes, you need to start trying the infusion, Audrey. It's pretty good. All right, so I'm adding some Goya adobo, a little Grace all-purpose. And guys, you know, when you're cooking greens, you don't need a lot of seasoning. You don't need a lot of seasoning. A little goes a long way. Just use your herbs and your spices and you're good to go. So I'm not adding a lot of powder seasoning to this at all. It's going to kill the true flavor of the bok choy. And I want it to taste like, you know, bok choy. Alrighty, so now I'm going to be adding my corn. I'm leaving a few pieces of my bell because I wanted to garnish my bowl when I put the mixture in the bowl. I need a little bit on the edges to kind of, you know, make it look pretty. So now I'm adding my corn, guys. So now I'm adding my corn, and let me turn the heat up so we can have high heat. And guys, isn't this looking awesome? Oh my God. I want to eat this now, half raw. It's looking so good. It's looking so good. And then I'm going to add a little bit of pepper flakes. Or if you have authentic Jamaican Scotch bonnet pepper, you could cut up some in there as well if you like pepper. I do have some in the fridge because Twine have a whole container of pepper that he bought when he was cooking on Tuesday. But I don't want to touch that right now. So I'm substituting with some pepper flakes. But it's optional. You could also use your Scotch bonnet pepper if you don't have access to some pepper flakes. Alrighty, and now I'm adding some parsley flakes. Adding some parsley flakes. And then we'll mix this in. And we'll mix this in. And guys, my bok choy look like it's almost ready. But I'm going to leave and let it simmer a little bit more. Because you know, guys, you can't overcook bok choy. If you overcook it, it's going to lose its flavor. It's going to lose the texture. You want to bite into it with a little crunch. You don't want it fully like overcooked, soft. No. You want to bite into the stem part of it, and you want it to have a slight little crunch. So let me turn down my fire and let it simmer for a little bit. While I clean this area up over here. So let me just take up my bell peppers because I'm going to use them in my taco bowls with the cheese. Just going to clean up a little bit. And one last ingredient, two last ingredients I'm going to be adding to this, guys. Two last ingredients. So Twine had some leftover authentic coconut milk from Tuesday. So I'm just going to add a little sprinkle all over it. I should have poured it in a cup, but because it was frozen, I had it in the sink in a bowl thawing. So I'm sprinkling a little bit over it. So let it just finish simmer down in some coconut milk. Yes, man. Let me put this back in the freezer. All right. I want to make sure this area is clean. I have my display bowl right here. And I'm just going to stir my little coconut milk sprinkle on it. You know, you have to add a little flavor to the thing. Because, you know, bok choy tend to have a little slight bitterish taste. And then finally, I'm going to top it off with some garlic butter from Land O'Lakes. Let's put a little butter in there. Yeah, man. So I just added some little coconut milk. And then I added some garlic butter to top it off. And guys, this is looking so sumptuous. This is looking so yummy. So it's simmering down into some coconut milk, guys. And you know why I added last, guys? Because I want it to stand out in the dish. I didn't want it to cook down in the dish. Sometimes you can add it before, and sometimes you can add it towards the end. Towards the end, you actually taste it. All right, so food almost ready. So let me prepare my taco bowls right here. So I'm doing 4 taco bowls today, guys. I'll save the rest for Twine. Okay, so price time. Price time, guys. Price time. All right. So, a lot of people commented about my event last week and some of the foods. And, you know, I even have an event coming up. Somebody who came to the event have a birthday coming up. And they booked their date with me right on the spot. Yep. Let's big it up for Everall. All right. So there is one dish in particular that I made at the event, and I posted the videos. And it was a hors d'oeuvres that was on the menu. If you can tell me, let's see if you pay attention. If you can tell me what that hors d'oeuvre was, you win this set of knives. And these are very good quality knives, guys. This is the titanium knife set. And of course, it's green. So if you want some nice sharp knife with covers in your kitchen, think about it. So it was one of the hors d'oeuvres that was served, and it was served on a stick. If you can tell me the name of the hors d'oeuvres that was served, you win this set of knife this morning. It's an hors d'oeuvre on a stick, on a long stick. I'm being specific because I have two set of hors d'oeuvres on stick. So I'm being very specific. It's an hors d'oeuvre that was served on sticks. And I posted the video and I had the name of the food on the video as well. So let's see who's paying attention. Let's see who is paying attention. All right. I have the question out there. The knife is sitting right here. If nobody wins the knife, I keep it. All right. So my chop suey is ready, guys. See? It's ready like Freddy. It's cooked. It smells sumptuous. And I'm ready to serve it in the bowl. Nobody with the answer? Audrey? Sister Rose? Online? Judith? Miss Joycey? Okay, you're allowed to cheat. See, I really want to give away the knife. You're allowed to go look at one of the videos I posted or one of my posts of the event. There was an hors d'oeuvre that was served on sticks. Welcome, Mr. Folks. Thanks for joining. Oh, you have some people joining my live this morning. Thank you, Audrey. Alrighty, so, guys, nobody got the answer to the question? It was an hors d'oeuvre on the menu, and it was on a very long stick. Good morning, Mr. Folks. How are you? Audrey's guest. How are you? Welcome to Seely's Kitchen Live. Live. So, Mr. Folks, I'm making this morning, I'm making some chop suey taco bowls. So to watch it from the beginning, you have after the live, you could go back and watch and see how it's made. All right, guys. So I told you I saved some of the peppers so I could decorate my bowl. Let's split this one. Because, you know, presentation is a big thing for me, guys. If the presentation is not up, no good for me. Because some people, they eat with their eyes. And if it doesn't look good, they're not going to want it. Okay. Some chop suey taco bowls. So guys, I'm using a spoon with holes because I don't want the juice from the chop suey to get in the bowl. Because we want to keep this taco bowl crisp. We want to keep this taco bowl crisp. Okay, nice. Looking good so far. Audrey, did we get any answer to the question? I told you guys you're allowed to cheat. You're allowed to go look at the videos or one of my postings and tell me what I made. I'll give you another clue. The thing on the stick is round. It's a protein, and it was an hors d'oeuvre, which was served at the event last week. I posted a lot of videos. I even made something kind of similar on the 4th of July for another event. No answer on Facebook yet. Okay, I guess they don't want to win the knife this morning, Audrey. All right, guys. So. Not quite. It is indeed meatballs, but what kind of meatballs? It wasn't a stick. So I need the right name of the hors d'oeuvre, Stephanie. Yes, it's indeed meatballs, but I really want you to tell me the name of the hors d'oeuvres. It's meatball something. It's on a stick. I'm basically giving you the answer. Oops. No, it wasn't salmon. It was meatballs. It was an hors d'oeuvre. All right, guys. So while you search for your answer to win the knife set, this is what we're having in Seely's Kitchen this morning. Now, guys, if you want to eat it just this way, or if you want to add some cheese, and I'm only going to be adding cheese to 2 of them. Say meatball. Audrey giving you the answer, Steffi. Audrey giving you all the answers. All right, guys. So I'm adding some vegan mozzarella style cheese alternative on 2 of them. But some people will just eat it the way it is, like our fellow Jamaicans. But for it to be really a Mexican look, we gotta have some with the cheese. Yep, we gotta have some with the cheese. So I added cheese to 2 of them, and 2 of them didn't have cheese. So let's find out how it tastes now, guys. Let's find out what this tastes like. Yep, I can't wait to devour. All right, let me get one of my bowls, and I'm gonna take one of them with the cheese. Mmm. Delicious, guys. Mmm. So tasty. So different. So delicious. Mm-mm-mm. So who say you can't turn your hand make fashion? Mm-mm. Guys, this is so delicious. And I'm having this with some Ovaltine hot beverage. Mm-mm-mm. Very delicious. Okay, so she said, what's the name? So Stephanie got the answer, guys. I guess y'all didn't want to win this knife set. Chop Suey tacos. Alrighty, so Stephanie is the winner for this titanium knife set. It was indeed meatball kebabs. Meatball kebabs was one of the hors d'oeuvres that I served at the event, and everybody enjoyed it. They said it was different. They never had that before. And whoa, they were going crazy. Alrighty, so let's give it up for Stephanie for winning this titanium knife set. So I have another prize giveaway. I asked this question last week, and I'm going to ask it again. So let's see who was paying attention. Where was the event held last week? Seely's Kitchen hosted the event. Where was the event held last week? You will win this easel, and it's a phone, smartphone, or cookbook holder. Yes, Audrey got it. It was indeed Baldwin. So Audrey, you won this easel. You could have it in your kitchen with your cookbook or your phone, or if you want to follow a recipe, or if you want to watch Seely's Kitchen live videos, you just put your phone on it, and while you're cooking, you have it running. So congratulations to Audrey and Stephanie this morning for winning these 2 prizes. And this is indeed a very nice gift. I wanted it for myself, but I said, let me give it away on the live show. She said, I can use that for sure. Yeah, she can use that for sure. All right, guys. So if you like what we cooked, If you like what we cooked in Seely's Kitchen today, I want you to like this video, share this video, and if you are not yet subscribed to Seely's Kitchen YouTube channel, I don't know what you're waiting on. So I want you to share this live, like this video, share this video, and Mr. Folks, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, please go over to YouTube, hit that subscription button, hit that notification bell, and make sure it's selected under all. So every time that I post a video, you will be notified. So guys, what about the voting before I go? I forgot to talk about it. Thank you everyone for your votes. Without your votes, I couldn't have won first place in the top 10 favorite chef competition. And thanks to Audrey. Audrey, I can't even tell you. Audrey was working behind the scenes without even telling me. I just see her post stuff on Facebook, begging everybody to vote. And I'm like, wow, what a love. Oh, what a love. Audrey, I just want to publicly thank you for helping me to win this competition. And I want to thank everyone as well for their free votes. And guys, please, we are down to the grind this week. This week is the top 5. And if I'm not in the top 5, I guess I'll be out of the competition. So please, 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 please. This morning I checked. I dropped to second place. I need to get back in first place. I really need to get ahead of that redhead. I really need to be in first again. So guys, please, I'm asking you for your free votes. You can vote every day. And I know on Wednesday of this week, they're going to be putting out that you could vote twice for the day. So every 12 hours, you could cast the vote. So please, guys, on Wednesday, when they throw that out, please vote 2 times for the day. I really need those votes to win. I really, 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 really need to win this competition. I've worked hard. Audrey and other people have helped me to, get me in first place. And I really, 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 really need to win. So guys, please and thanks, as Jamaicans would say, begging to vote for me. All right? So, guys, as Jamaicans would say, what good? So I want everybody on these 2 platforms, YouTube and Facebook, Miss Joycey, I want you to big up on yourself, walk good, and enjoy the weekend. It's nice and hot and sunny outside, so please stay cool. Good morning, Heather. You're coming on when I'm running away, but we'll catch up later. All right, guys, so take care of yourselves and peace out.